Coach Jess here. I just wanted to send out a little instructional video in case you guys haven't heard of some of these movements before. So instead of going all across YouTube, looking for each one of them, I'm just going to put it all together and put it up on my YouTube channel. So we'll start with push press. I have a kettlebell, but you can also do this with a dumbbell. So for the push press, it has a little bit of a dip to it, so you can use your hips and then come to the top, squeeze your butt, lock out your elbow, and have your bicep right next to your ear. From the side, it should look something like this. Little dip, pop and punch. All right? From there, you have the bent over row. You can do this with a dumbbell or a kettlebell. So have the dumbbell or kettlebell in between your legs. Push your hips and knees back towards the wall behind you. Back is flat, chest is high. One hand on your belly, and then row. Switch sides, and row on the other side. Most of you know how to do push-ups, but I am going to review proper form for this. So for that, let's not have the kettlebell in my face. For that, feet out behind you. Your butt should be just a little bit lower than your shoulders, right? And then you lower yourself down to the ground as one unit, flat as a board, right? For those of us who don't have regular push-ups, you can do knee push-ups, or you can do slow eccentric push-ups where you lower yourself down, resisting gravity, fall to the ground, push up from your knees, and then come up into that full push-up position. Burpees are my favorite, and I'm sure they're yours too since they've been programmed a few times this week. So hands come to the feet, kick your feet back, lower your whole body to the ground, push up from your knees, and then jump your feet up to your hands, clap over your head as you jump. Glute bridges. So for that, you'll come down into the ground. If you have a booty band, I suggest putting it around the tops of your knees here. It'll make this a little bit more challenging, right? But for those of you who don't, it's still gonna be pretty challenging. So lie on your back, heels close to your butt. You're going to point your toes up to the ceiling, squeeze your butt, curl it up and under to create a straight line from knee to hip to shoulder, right? And at the same time, you're pulling your heels towards your butt. They don't move, but you are pulling them to activate your hamstrings. If you have a booty band on, make sure that you're pressing your knees out to the side, tap your butt down, and then right back up. If you want to make this harder, bring your palms over your chest, face each other, and do it like so. If you need it to be a little bit easier, bring your hands back onto the ground for some support. From there, you have the pulsing squat. And yes, this is just as much fun as it sounds. So squat position with your feet means that your feet are a little bit wider than your hips, probably about shoulder width apart, right? Come down at the bottom, do a little pulse, and then come right back up. Little pulse at the bottom, right back up. If you want to make it hard, you can do 2 or 3 pulses. From there, you have donkey kicks. So we'll come into the quadruped position, which just means hands and knees. All right? You're going to flex your heel and then push that foot straight up to the ceiling. So it's almost like you're trying to kick the ceiling. You're going to squeeze your butt to make that happen, that movement happen. A lot of us like to do that using our low back and kind of just swing it up, right? I want you to focus on that glute and try to kick up to the ceiling. All right, that's everything. Enjoy.